Hello and welcome in. Welcome to Tammy's Making, where all I'm making today is some simple little button garlands, but I thought I would share them with you. I looked for the buttons that have a shank on them, and I had a little bag of them in my button box. I have a little button, I'll just prove it to you. Right here's my little button box, just a little paper mache box. I have some velvet buttons, and I have a kind of expensive button that I bought, and then these are all my buttons. And in this box was always this little bag, and I realized I have plenty of buttons to make a garland with. So I thought I would do that, and then in the meantime, also while collecting buttons, I have this bag full of mother of pearl. For the most part, there might be a couple of plastic, I can't swear, but for the most part, they're mother of pearl, and they're all shanked buttons, and they make a really great garland. And I don't have one like this. I do have the black, but I don't have one like this. So I was going to sit here and make a couple of button garlands, and I thought I would just show you guys to inspire you and give you some ideas on what you might be able to do with your buttons. Also, you do not have to use the shanked buttons. You can use any old button that you like. We've done, let's see, my buttons in here are all matchy. I can show you some other button garlands though. Hang on just a second. Let me just grab some. I've got 3 back here that I have in my decor. The rest are kind of around the house, and they're different. They're different button garlands, but anyway, this is a black one. Like what I'm going to make now. I think these are a little bit newer because they're so shiny, but they're old. They're definitely old. But these are a little, well, these are mix matched because I've been collecting them for years. And so we'll see what this one looks like. I've got a couple of other ones over on my desk. I'm getting ready for a sale in my group. And then I got this one from Michelle at the Vintage Daisy. I had ordered a little box of buttons from her, and this was in it. I'm thinking, did she not know what she had? I don't know, but I've loved it, and I have been known to snip off the end of it and use some buttons. I don't need that long of a tail on there. I've been known to pull off a button or two from time to time because they're just the perfect little, like a little center for a flower or whatever. Love those. This is probably an all-time favorite button garland that I made with glass buttons. And I just used black embroidery floss for this one. And I just threaded on all of my favorite special black glass buttons and made this garland. And then the garlands just kind of drape in your decor. So anyway, I thought I'd do a couple, which I don't really need to do this black one since I just showed you what it's going to be. Well, I'll go ahead and do a couple just to show you how quick it goes. And my cream colored one, I really made my string long, which I can, anyway, I'm using yarn on this one. The last one that I did, I used yarn, and it really did well. The embroidery floss is hard to keep up with your strings when you're tying. This looks like a glass one. That's the difference. These are glass. I bet you that's the difference. Why they're a little bit shinier. I bet you that's the difference, because that one's glass, that one's glass, that one's glass. Oh, great, my water's over. This one's glass. Oh, yeah, I've got some glass ones in here. This one's glass. Oh, well. Anyway, let's keep a rolling here. Getting off subject. Okay. You can see how quick it is. And I'm just putting the needle through that little shank right there. Hi, you guys. Hi, Norma. Hey, Carol. Hi, Randy. Good, good. How are you? Hi, Nancy. Hi, Dee Dee. Hey, Kim and Kathy. Jeannie. Hi, you guys. So, yeah, I was just going to sit here and make a button garland because I have too many. I don't need this many. Oh, there's another glass one I see. All right, there's another one. I don't know why I have so much glass in this. Yep, there's another glass. Those ones for sure are glass. I didn't realize, there's another glass one. I didn't realize that There's another one that's glass. You can tell. Now that I know, I can tell. I had no idea. I just pull one. Here's another glass. Here's another glass. Here's another glass. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So check your buttons. Check your buttons. Hi, Marilyn. There's another glass. Just happened to jump out at me. Yeah, that explains what, but I don't know what the other buttons are. Marilyn, do you know if they're not glass, what they would be? I'm finding glass buttons in here in my, there's another one and another one and another one. My little pile slowly, there's another one, I think. Oh no, that's not glass. I don't think that's glass. Can you see? No, it's duller. That's a way you can tell, just by the sound of it. This one's crocheted. I can't use those two. I'll put those two back. Oh, but they're shanked. But no, I don't want those. Anyway, there's another glass one. Yep. It's got a higher pitch. This one's plastic. It won't even fit on there. And this one, I don't know what that is. It's just it's plastic. How can you tell they're, hi, Martha, or yeah, Martha, stay here. I got your box right here. I was going to open it up here in a minute. Martha sent me, we traded journals, and Martha made me a journal, and I thought I would open it here and share it with you guys before I post pictures of it in the group. I thought I'd open it together. I'm going to have to get a tissue. How can I tell they're glass? All right. First of all, the back of it has a little bit of texture to it. Let me show you the difference and see if in my lighting. So this one is glass. See the texture in it? It's a little bumpy where this one's smooth. And then see the shine that it has? Oh, Marilyn, he doesn't, but isn't that why usually I tap it on my cell phone. I have my other cell phone laying right here. I'll just do that, John. I can't tell as easily. Let's see. I can't tell. I can't. Okay, so let's try this one then. Yeah, see, it thunks. It's more of a thunk. I gotta get rid of tissue. You guys, I feel like my nose is drippy. Hang on. I got a different tabletop. I was tired of those boards on my other table, and we had this. This is our old kitchen island. It was in our basement for the last 28 years, and I decided to bring it up and trade it out. I don't love the green. It's not working for me. It's too shallow, but I wanted to see how the Formica had. Here's another glass one. So let's see. See how it's kind of clicky? No, that's clicky too. I can't really tell on my phone, but you can tell. You can tell on your teeth. Yeah, it's hard to tell on the phone, but I can tell on my teeth. I'm barely tapping John. John is a dentist. But anyway, the back, it's the texture on the back is one way to tell. Like there's a couple of regular glass buttons in here, and just the shine, like the shine is incredible. See, you can just kind of tell. The mother of pearl we're going to get to in a minute. Oh, shoot. The mother of pearl is very marbly looking. And so clink on phone if glass. Yes, yeah. It's kind of got a higher clinking sound. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit. But really, you just, once you spot one, you'll be like, oh, I bet this is glass. And I'm not a pro. I could be wrong. But I bet you I'm 85% correct or more. Yeah. I've been sorting buttons. I was able to pick up I bought almost $1,000 worth of buttons a couple of days ago, and I've been going through trying to sort and get ready for a sale in my group. Got wonderful buttons. Anyway, so that's what put me in button mode. Celluloid, plastic, ceramic. Okay, gotcha. It could be any of that. Yeah, you're right. These are old shoe buttons. So you remember, like, when you see old movies and they have the shoes that go up their ankle and they have all the little buttons on them, that's what these are. These are just the tiny little buttons. And you can see all of the different sort of, like this one's a little more brown and one might be a little shinier or whatever. So let's hold it up to what I believe could be glass. That is this one. Let's see if you can tell. I can't tell. I can't tell the difference there, but I can see they are way shinier. They're shinier here, but I'm not sure you guys can tell. But I have a feeling they might not all be glass on that strand, but I bet you there's a good bit of glass on there. Anyway, here we go. And glass buttons are always more expensive. Usually they're more detailed. I don't know about shoe buttons. I'm not a pro, but like the glass buttons, like on this garland with all of the gold, like the gold, and a lot of them are carvy. They have like details like that. They can be painted on. They're just very nice. So they come in all sizes. I mean, I put a great big one on the end. I've got a great big one here. I like them big, and I like the teeny tiny ones. They make a nice hole filler as well. So anyway, as I thread these on, I won't use them all because I like to have some for crafting. But anyway, this will be packaging, say, glass. It depends on where you buy it. You hope it doesn't, so that you can pick some, like a lot of times I'll buy a tin of buttons or something, and I'll get lucky and there'll be some glass in there, sometimes a lot. And so I need to keep those separate since I've already sorted them out. Anyway, and if they know it's glass, it's going to be more. So you really probably wouldn't really want them to say it's glass. You can come, sure. Yeah, I did buy a bunch of buttons. If I'd known you'd bought that many buttons, I would come instead of sending the, oh, you would like to come and see my buttons? I know, we went through a bunch of them last night in my group. I was showing them what all I got, because I'm going to put some things. I got these really beautiful, they like our quilt, strips of quilt, but I think they're machine done, but it's how this lady wanted to showcase her button. I should show you guys now I'm talking about it. They're across the room. I hate to get up during a video. Let's do a little bit of this, what I came on here for, and then if you guys want to see my button sheets. The girls in the group were as fascinated as I was. I made this a little too long. I'm just using yarn. I've done dental floss. I've used hemp. I kind of like using yarn, or I can use, I got one lifted. My needle might be, oh, my needle's too big. Oh, actually, my needle's too big for these. I'm not going to be able to do them with you. Now I forget what I was saying. Oh, yeah, my needle's way too big. I'm going to have to get a different needle out. I can't do any of these with you guys. Oh, I was telling you about the different strings that I use. Hemp. Let's see, I've got, what do I have on here? Let me see if I have anything I can... I need a smaller needle. What is that? Already done up. These are the ones I have already done up. This one's smaller. Let's see. I'll go through there. But now I have to think of what I could put in this. I'll just do regular thread. Let me grab a spool of regular thread. Hang on. Oh, while I'm over here, I'll grab this box. Changing plans. Changing plans. Okay. So whatever I don't sell in the group, I will put it, I think I'll put them on my website. But anyway, this is an idea of what this lady made. She took she took fabric, and it feels almost like placemat thickness, and she sewed buttons by hand after she quilted up this masterpiece. She sewed buttons by hand, and some of them are kind of like this one is blues and pinks, and then she did all pink thread. I think these are fascinating. They're just absolutely fascinating. When I saw them, I'm like, I'm all in. Love them. The girls in the group, I was seeing journal. I was seeing journal cover, and like I would have to replace this one. Wouldn't work, but I was seeing journal covers. But the girls in the group were more seeing art, like hanging on your wall art. And I thought, if I did that, how cute to this one would be better probably, but you know, thread yourself up some buttons and make a button hanger, like make your hanger out of buttons too. That would be cool. Anyway, I have tons of them, like tons. Look at this one with all the colored buttons. All the buttons have artwork on them. This one has a big buckle on it too. And this one, she left the button card. I thought that was really cool. So if you guys have a collection of buttons and you like sewing, here's one. They're all very different and they're very cool. Anyway, I have there's a bunch of them and they're all different sizes and stuff. So that was something I had never seen before and was tickled about it. Excited about them. It was my neighbor guy, and he sells on eBay, and he's like, I don't really know what this is or what to do with it. And this one was on top, and then this one was the second one, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would make a journal with it. And he's like, what do you mean? So then we kind of talked about it. But like a little book, a sweet little book, all in pinks. Look how pretty. I just think that's adorable. So anyway, got a little off track, but aren't they cool? A button master board, Martha, you're right. Okay, so, oh gosh, now I have to thread a needle in front of you guys. Oh my gosh. You all know I can't see. Oh, frame it. Oh yeah, Irene, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. I was thinking, you know how people just hang their quilts? Oh, I don't need that much, but I probably want to double it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's still big enough. I did it. Ha! I did it. Okay. So, I don't know how substantial this one will be. Usually, with the white ones, I do dental floss or embroidery thread, but I knew I could never get embroidery. I would do it in my group, but I'm not doing it here with you guys. To try and thread my needle and tie my knots and all that. Oh my gosh. They know me so well over there. Okay. All right, so you know what I might have to do? My very first one. Let's pick a big one. This one's kind of big. I might, what do you think of this, Marilyn? I might like try and knot it. Oh, or not. Hang on. I'm a terrible sewer, you guys. Hi, Alma. Hi, you guys. Let's see. You hold it down here. I think this is a really brilliant idea, Tammy. I go put it in the hole, in between the two strings of the knot. And there we go. That'll be my end. Ain't nothing getting past that. Smart, right? All right, now let's build ourselves a unique mother of pearl, all shanked, meaning it's got this little metal, so you can see I put my thread through it. And I'm going to build myself oh, look at this one. It's a big ball. It's wood. It's a wooden button. But it's shanked, so I like it. Okay, let's see. I like it for this. This one has a little gold on it. However, it's got one of these button hook things. I don't know what that is. But it's got, I don't know what you call it. I know what it is. I just don't know the term. Yes, I am. I'm making some good out of them. Now, these I've had, but yeah, I did want to do something with all my buttons. Oops. Okay, oh, this is a mess. Let's not do that. And then I should take you around and show you some of my garlands because they're great. I was just going to sit here and do it. I always do this. I was going to sit here and do it, and I thought, well, this is silly to be sitting here crafting. You should be live And then oh, look at that little pearl, so cute. Here's a little square button, that'll look nice. It takes a lot to do this. Now this one's glass, I can tell. It's just super shiny. The back is only rough right around the metal part, but it's definitely glass. It's going on. You're going on. Some of these are all hooked together. I literally did just dump them out of the bag. Some of them are dark. I will keep my, what am I doing here? Oh, it's looped. Okay. Oh, now oh, it's looped. Okay. It's looping. Okay. My buttons are looping around before they're getting where I want them. And this one looped. All right, now, okay, I've got to be more not meticulous, more methodical, more careful. Okay, let's be more careful here. I'm putting my thing in and letting it drop all the way. I can't let it sit here on this table. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not liking that end. I should have done a couple little ones in there. See how I've got all of those big ones? I'm not loving the end of that, but that'll be the end that I can hide behind my stuff. So you kind of need some big and small. I see that. Oops, that one's hooked together. But there are some plastic in here. Here's another glass. I can just tell. You just have to get yourself some glass buttons, and then you'll see. Yes, see if you can find someone, like if you're at a show, ask them, you know, how can you tell the difference, and maybe they can show you some in person so that you see what you're looking for. I have so many great buttons. We could go around and look at buttons when we're done. If you want to stick around, I'll take you around and show you some buttons. If you want to see some buttons. Oh, I need to lift it up so my thread doesn't, see, it's looping. There we go. Okay. Well, that's not the right kind. That doesn't go in there. Okay, here's a big one. That on there. I don't want to put too many big ones together. Do more than that. Oh, this one's pretty. Put that on. You're all pretty. Anyway, this is, oh, it's bent. I can't get it on there. I'll go back and get it. This one's really pretty. It's got some marbling in it. You can barely see. It's got a big shank. Look at that. It's a big one. Okay, I just want to get enough on here that you can see. I'm going to put a couple little ones in. Couple pearly ones, pearly whoppers. Put those in. Here's a square one. That's cool. A square mother of pearl. You can tell. You can see the marbling in it. Look at the back is green. Cool. Okay, when you're like, why did you pick it up and drop it? Because it had one of those I don't know what they're called, but there, pulled it out. A lot of the buttons have those in them. Oh, and I dropped it. Okay. Anyway, look how pretty this is going to be when it's all done. And it's all just shanked buttons. They're all shanked. So I did keep out a lot of shanked because I knew I wanted a garland. But I can see I'm going to have to throw some in or keep them for another garland if I want to make another one, because I have so many. This is a weird shank. That's shanked, but not really. It's like a paper holder. You know, there's no loop, so that one's not going to work. This one's kind of big for the middle. Let's see if oh, it's fine. Just fine. So yeah, they're all a little different, and I think that's what makes it. It could be, Martha. That could be, but they've put their clips back on. Maybe that is all it is. It's definitely to hold the buttons somehow, but I bet you're right. It is just to hold them on the card. And I have a ton of them with those things. Like there's a whole bunch here. So, whoop. Oh well. We'll find it again in a minute. anyway, surely you guys get the idea what it's going to be like, and I do too, and I think I absolutely love it. And I love the ones with a little bit of gold in them as well. Even this one with just a little dot in the middle is something. Some of them are carved. I love that. It's going to be a really interesting little, and something else I noticed I love is the little pearl ones. I'm glad that I've added those in. So I think it's going to be quite pretty once it's finished. Oh gosh, I have buttons everywhere. It's almost embarrassing to take you guys to show you. What else? Oh, I was going to open Martha's box. Let's do that real quick. Martha's here while in case she has to take off. I want her to see the box. So we're in a private group together, the Daisy Society, and we did this thing where we traded these journals. It's called a flow journal, and we decorated and sent them out. I think I showed mine. I might not have shown it here. I might have shown it in my group. My group gets everything. You guys get little bits and pieces. And I'm sorry about that, but it's just so, I just love being in my group. Oh, she wrapped it. She wrapped it and wrapped it. She bubble wrapped it and she wrapped it. Oh, pretty. Anyway, it's a matter of being comfortable. And if you're like, I don't get it. So you yourself hook up your phone and do a live and see. And then go in where you know people and do a live and see. And you'll understand. Oh, there's some lace. You'll understand real quick that it's hard to do this. So, hi Claudia. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, look. Okay, so the idea of a flow journal. Oh, Heidi's going live here in a minute, she said. Oh my goodness, look at this big tassel she made. The idea of a flow journal is to have things that you can take off. Like I'll be able to use this brooch if I wanted to. Look at this. Look, oh, she put little bows on it. You can take everything off and use it in another journal. So it's the flow of someone's treasures to you, and then you taking them off and moving them to another thing. So, oh, look at this. And she wrapped it in a big piece of lace. How awesome is that? Look at all the lace she used. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, she did. Oh, Martha, I love it. She crocheted me a strip of buttons. Oh, I love it, Martha. I absolutely love it. I don't know if it's crocheting. I'm assuming it is. I wish I could do it. I would show you guys that. Michelle's done it at the Vintage Daisy, but I don't know how to crochet. Oh, I love it. And then she put a little angel on the end. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then she's just pulled all kinds of lace. I know that she loves winter and she loves snow people. She said we kind of messaged each other what we liked, and you know, didn't care for whatever, what colors we liked. Hi Vicky. So anyway, oh, Martha, I know this took you some time, and I absolutely love it. Oh, and it's all of this is, so she's got a clip here, and she covered her clip. Oh, and this is a clip, and she covered her clip. So this is a hair clip. My mom used to use these. See that? Like, or my hairdresser used them too. Oh, I'm sure my mom had them. Oh, and that's how she clipped the cover on. And here's I see straight pins. So, oh, here's another clip. Oh, Martha crocheted it. Oh my goodness. I love that. How special. An underground church in Iran. Wow. It looks like a little turquoise bead and silver, and it looks like a brass. Is it brass or glass? Oh, it might be glass, or like a marble. It looks like a piece of granite. At first I thought it looked like brass, but I think it's like a piece of a granite stone is what she's, and it smells good. It smells like perfume. Okay. Oh, and then she had this, my mistake. So she even cut, oh, see, I made my journal cover solid. She made everything take offable. Oh my gosh. So I can take this whole, oh yeah, the fabric on the front comes off too. Here's some old wallpaper I recognize. Oh, look, she dressed a little lady and made a corner pocket and put this on the corner of the page. I love Victorian ladies, so she must know. We've just met, Martha and I. We didn't know each other until Michelle drew our names to be together. So here is a time card. Love that. It looks like she might have aged it a little bit for me. Here is a customer back order, and look, some red rickrack. That's awesome. So everything is made to fall out. Everything is made to, here's another Victorian lady. Here's another Victorian lady. So it's fun to find like cute and fun little buttons or make your paper clips cute. That's a cute idea. Take your shanked buttons and put them on your paper clips. Oh, that's a really good idea, Martha. Let's see, can I get this off of here? Let's just, I can. Oh, and she's added, oh look, she added a little fabric, like a little flag to it. So maybe I don't want to take it apart. But I thought it would be fun to see with a, is it glued? Oh, it might be glued. Well, I think she glued it. Yep, it's glued to the paper clip. I can't. So, but you know where I was going, don't you? I do. I was going to try putting some shanked buttons on a paper clip. I don't have a paper clip here. Maybe she's got another one in here that I can use. Oh, look at the little dots. How cute. And she's added all sorts. She's decorated a recipe card or like an index card. Not a recipe card. And then this would be stuck in here. Wow, Martha, you put a lot of time in this. Here's a little gold thread rickrack, it says. Oh, and look, she put a little ring of little flowers. She put little flowers on a bulb pin to take apart. Look at that tassel. That's awesome. I love the buttons. That is my favorite thing. Ooh, look at her. Oh, this is just wow. Yes, thank you. Look at this. She found a pretty clip and made an angel. Oh, I love this. I gotta take it apart and see. Oh yeah, she accordioned. Oh, wow, Martha. She accordioned a handkerchief and made an angel out of it. Is that not, I mean, that's what I see is an angel. And this is just a handkerchief. She's folded it in half, like pointy, like instead of holding it up like a square, she held it up like a triangle and folded it over, gathered it in the middle, and the little points made, yeah, it's beautiful. There's the back. Oh, it's beautiful. And then she clipped it to a page. Love that, Martha. Very pretty. Oh, this is pretty. And she made like a little tuckable flower, and she paper punched a big flower and put a little doily in the middle. You know I love the doilies. So that's awesome. Oh, we have a 4th of July, use your wings, and she put a little map piece in here. I hope you guys, I know it's hard to see. Let's see if I can't get up here. A little patriotic page. And I'm going to devour this more, Martha. I'm just kind of hurrying along. Yeah, that angel is amazing. Thank you. And there's all kinds of paper, interesting papers. And she added some color. You're going to be disappointed in that I didn't give you as much color. We didn't trade name. I was halfway done with hers. I had the cover done, the book assembled, and 10 pages done out of the 20, I think, or 20 pages out of the 40, whatever it is. And oh, there's something in here too. We'll see. She made a little envelope and added a tassel, and she decorated a clip. That was the hardest thing for me, was to come up with the clips. Ooh, I love this. This is a cool old page. Let's see what word she picked for me. Is it flourish? She picked the word flourish. Oh, I love that too. That's a good word. More Victorian ladies. Love them. Love them. She's got a little luggage tag here. I need to pick it back up so you guys can see, but I want to see. Oh, and there's something in this little brown envelope. Oh no, it's just papers folded to look. Oh, and look. It's just papers folded, and I can use every single inch of this. I can take apart and use in projects and flow to the next project. Oh, Martha, you did something to this. Now, oh, look, she decorated another. All of her clips are decorated. I didn't decorate my clips. I did my boring paper clips, but I didn't. Oh, no, let's see. It's kind of, oh, it's stuck because of that. I want to see what it is. She's done something to a napkin. I want to see. There we go. She's done something to a napkin. Oh, and she's put some pretties in here for me. And oh, look at the flowers. Love, 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 love. Love. Okay, let's see what she did here. She took a napkin. I know it is because I had the same set of napkins. And she's like, she ironed it? Tell us what you did, Martha. It's crispy. She's done something to it. It's got something on the back. I was going to say Mod Podge, but I think she's ironed something on there. I'm curious. You'll have to share with us what you did. Okay. Oh, I see Debbie Rigg just came on. I'm going to have to hurry up. Just as I hit go, I think Michelle's on too. Oh, look at this old picture. He's a handsome, dapper fella. Saran or wax paper. Oh, interesting. Huh. Saran or wax paper. There's another decorative clip. Oh, and she's got an old, I had some of these books too. I think I have one green one left on the website. These little tiny books with the little tiny pages, and she put in the cover. Love it. Look at this tiny little heart paper clip. It's adorable. And there's all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, look at those papers. Martha. Railway. Look at the writing. Wow. I should put tracing paper over this and try to practice writing so pretty. My writing is atrocious. My friend Julie comes over and she'll pick up something that I've written on. Like, I didn't know anyone was going to see that. Quit looking. I'm a terrible writer. If I know someone's going to read it, I try a little harder. Oh, look how pretty this fabric is. All neutrals. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Retro collection. Love this, whatever this is, too. That's really neat. It's just like a squares of, I don't know what that is. It's just a textured paper, but it's very pretty. And then some that, it just looks like it's got like potpourri in it. I don't know my terms. Maybe starched it. Okay, okay. This is neat. Cotton Dream. Look at that. Oh, this is all hooked to this paper clip with a button. Love it. Look at this. Wow. And she made a band and tucked in a little piece of fabric. I don't know. I bet you she stamped these leaves onto this fabric. I love the green on green. Very pretty, Martha. So pretty. Thank you so much for such a heartfelt gift. Look, oh my gosh, she's crocheted a little flower and put it on a coffee filter. There's a doily, and this is the tuck in the middle of her book. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah, so we didn't even know each other. There's some, oh, this is a giant paper clip. I can see the mark of the paper clip. She's got stuffed paper clip here. Oh, she's beautiful. I'll take it all apart, Martha. I don't want to take it apart here and have it all fall apart. Oh, look at this page with little kids. Oh, so sweet. It's a little size 4. She's got little kids. Look at the little black snaps. You know I'll be able to use all of that stuff. You know, how do you take this apart and use it? I just don't know. And then, oh, it's a pattern, children's jumpsuits, it says. Some sheet music, mushrooms, more stamped fabric to use. I don't know how we're supposed to take this apart and actually use it in anything. She's made another little flag on a paper clip. Oh, look at that. Woo! That's pretty with all the shimmer. Can you guys see the shimmer on that? So anyway, oh, it's wonderful, Martha. I'm so glad I got to open it live. I don't know if you have the little people, but you probably don't want to do that. I should have messaged you to tell you I was doing this. If you want to join, you can ask to join and I can let you in. It's the little people at the bottom. It's like a person in a box and then another person. And then this is how she held down her cover, again with more of those big long clips so that it looks like I can take, she used a bubble wrap paper, and I think I can undo this whole piece of fabric that's the cover. Good grief, she let me use every stinking inch of this beautiful masterpiece. Absolutely, look at that cover. So me. You captured me perfectly. Let me put this back on. It was probably hard for you to do so much neutral, right? Mod problems. Yeah, I would bet it was hard for her to do so much neutral. We didn't have a whole lot in common. We did have dogs in common and coffee. We had coffee in common. What else? I forget, but she liked like snow people. I couldn't find any sort of snow people for her book, but she liked purples. I love purple. I can't remember everything, but yeah, she liked a lot of things, but our lists were completely different in that she was like more color, but you kept it. You did enjoy it. Aw. Well, look, it's perfectly me. Like, look at when I'm getting ready to take you guys around my house. Look, this is just perfectly me. So thank you so much, Martha. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, okay, let's go take a look. I'm glad you enjoyed it for sure. Okay, so I'll show you right here. I've got a little thing happening here at my desk. I was getting some work done, and these are all in my, well, I pulled, this one was one that I had already had. It was $40. I paid for this years ago, and it's been worked. It's old. And I've had it forever, so I thought I would keep it for the shiny, or trade it for the shinier one that I made. And then I made another shinier one. I'll tell them I think it's glass, but but you can see the difference there. And then these were all just buttons that were like someone had made garlands out of, not me, but someone did. And they wired, some of them were on wires. Some of them, Martha, look at this. Some of them crocheted. Let me see if I can do better. Let me put it on this folder. I was working on tax papers for my painting. Okay, so there, that might be better. Let me turn on my light here. I don't know if that helped. There you go. Anyway, there's an idea for ya. But they used like colored ones like that, like this. There were pieces, bits and pieces like that. Here's another. This one was really cool. So I've got some button garlands, which, oh, and I love, did I show you this one? I think I showed you this one already. Love this one. So anyway, that's what that is, and I'm sitting here working on I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna, present it and price it and all that. So there's that. And then there's some button cards I haven't done anything with. There's my sewing drawer I left hang open. Let me just show you. I'll just show you. Of course, I'm working on taxes down there. But these are all ready to go. These are mother of pearl. Yeah, this one's mother of pearl. The rest of these are all different kinds. I've got 1 or 2 bags of just rhinestone type buttons. So whatever doesn't sell will end up on the website. But there's so many in here, I can't even pick them up. But there you go, Martha, lots of colors. I needed red. I needed that bag at Christmas time really bad. I really did. So yeah, I'm getting ready for our sale tomorrow. These are all dark mother of pearl. These are all like really dark. Oh no, these are my glass buttons. I'm sorry, these are glass buttons. These are mother of pearl. These are my dark buttons. Let's see here. I had 2 bags that I pulled out of my box. Let's see here. What else? Oh, there's more. There's more with the rhinestones. Yeah, more with the rhinestones. Okay, so what you wanted to see though, let's see. Oh gosh, I got Millie's stuff here. I got stuff everywhere. Let me turn on the lights. So, oh, and I can show you my Valentine mantle. Okay, I'm looking for a button garland. I don't really have, there's that Millie's teepee and Millie's toys. Where, oh, here's some. Here's some. These are different. Oh, I know where they are. They're in the dining room. This one's different. I'm sorry, you guys. So this is where I took regular buttons, regular flat buttons with dental floss and just stuck them through. And I made a couple button garlands. And I mean, they don't, this, I've just got this clock down here for Valentine's and my little ladybug Abby got me. And then there's a button heart that we did. I've already shown you that. But there's a button garland. And while we're here, I'll show you my mantle. I had a couple of you ask to see my mantle. Oh, shoot, but wait, I can't. Hang on. I'm gonna make you all sick. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. I'm charging my lampshade. Well, and I want to show you this one too. Got my French bread here. Okay, here is this lamp. I made this in our group. I absolutely love it. So I made another one the other night, and this is the shade that I made. I made the fabric with muslin and lace, and I made like a giant snippet roll and then cut it to fit my lampshade, and then added lace at the bottom. And then I had to put a rubber band on it because it didn't quite fit. There we go. And now I have a little lamp for my mantle, and we did this lamp in the group. We did the bottle. It's just a brown bottle, and I did it in the group. It's beautiful, I think. I love it. There's buttons. Oh my gosh, I love buttons. You're right. I love buttons. I do. I've got a sickness for buttons. Oh, so here's my mantle. Okay, so there's a heart, and there's a heart. And even though it's all neutral, there's a heart I did the other night without you guys. There's a heart I did with you guys this year. This was probably last year. This was on a stack of books that I did forever ago in the, what's that, Melanie Ferguson's Craftathon. I did this and worked it on to a bundle of books. And then, I didn't turn my candle on, but always have my candle going. And I'm sure I've got some, yep, there's some buttons on there. So I buy these candles on Amazon, and they're on a remote. I could turn it on now, but it messes up my remote. So anyway, I keep it like that. And then there's a couple more hearts. Look at those buttons. I'm realizing I'm such a button weirdo. I have got buttons everywhere. Oh my gosh. Is it too much? It's too much. Anyway, it's not the best mantle I've done, but you know, I was really tired of all of the red because I think I put it up so early and left it up so long. But these are I did the old quilt, took the old handmade quilts and covered those in buttons. I'm laughing at myself with all of did I say buttons? Covered it with the quilt and added a brooch. There's one little button on there, or it could be an earring. Anyway, I'm laughing at myself because of all of the stinking buttons. Oh, but I love them. Lace and buttons is my thing. All right, so let's go in here. I know where there's one more type of, yeah, I see it. One more type of garland to share with you, and that's this, where I put them on a string, and I made sure that I used 2 holes. Every one of these just have 2 holes. Now I've seen some people share scents that used 4 holes, so you can, but I didn't want any open holes, you know me and strings and all that. So I used all 2 holes, or let's see, does this one too? Yep, every single one of them have 2 holes in them. So anyway, there you go. That is something that I did with another button garland. Here's another one hanging over my printer. We do have to work around here. So this is my other one that's hanging with my frames. Yeah. So anywho, I'm looking. Oh, here's another button garland. That's our clocks. I have like our clocks up there. it was an old table support. Julie and I were, my friend Julie, we cut it in half. Her husband cut it in half, and she took one side and I took the other, and I made a shelf out of mine. We did it for our Janky to Swanky challenge. Anyway, here is, I forget what she did with hers. She made a lamp, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, there's another button garland placement idea for you, what to do with your button garlands. So there you go. Oh my gosh, was that everything we wanted to talk about? I think it was. So see, Martha, my house is very neutral. Oh, here's more buttons, look. But wait, there's more buttons. I still have my trees out because I did the top of this for winter. I have it all winter ready. So, and then I don't do too much in that. It's not too many buttons. It's a lot. And then like in all of my containers, I tell you guys about the split peas and stuff, but I also have buttons. Like it just looks prettier to me than having an empty. There's another full of buttons. Now those are black beans in that, and those are like little game pieces. But and there's my little dish from Linda Glenham. There's more buttons under that oil can. So yeah, you guys get the idea. Whoops. This isn't buttons though. This is well, sand dollars. My daughter Abby lives on the beach and she sends me sand dollars whenever she finds them. And these are lucky stones from Lake Erie. They're sheephead fish cheeks actually, but they're lucky stones. That's a big one. Anyway, there you go. That's a quick, oh look, I even have buttons on the back of my great grandmother's mirror. She had a burn mark. I swear it was a cigarette burn. And my mom said, there's no way grandma had a cigarette burn. I said, well, somebody did. And so I covered it with buttons. So anyway, yeah, I probably have like way too many buttons for sure, but I love them. And I work them in my decor. And look, here's a little, these are my baby teeny tiny. Oh, that's what else I was going to show you. So these are like my teeny tiny buttons when I'm looking through. Look at this little strip I found. Like, isn't that going to be great on a project? But all these little teeny tiny buttons. And then these are when I grab for the tray behind me, that's the buttons that I reach for. And then I know what else. And then like these are my work buttons right here. These are the ones that I work with. And I showed you I might have just shown the girls in the group these that are all plastic texture-y. And I have those for when I do when I get another idea. But like my heart and my tree, I add those for interest. They're just plastic. Okay, so I want to show you this. I don't think I can get any more light in here, but I do want to show you these buttons too. These are the 2-hole buttons. They're usually made out of bone, but you can see there are some glass. Can you see the shine on that? There's glass in here, there's plastic, and then there's definitely bone, lots of bone. But here's glass. I'm not sure you can see the shine. And then and then look, there's more here. These are all 2-hole buttons. So when I'm sorting buttons, those are the things I'm looking for. The teeny tiny, the 2-hole, the strings, the shanks. Here's more. I put them underneath because it looks a lot prettier than an empty dish. So, but I also mix it up with different kinds of beans. There's more black beans. This is a boggle. This is called boggle. One of you guys told me that. These game pieces. I need one more set of boggle dice. I should tell that to Joan Records. She shops sometimes for me when I need things, and I need a set of boggle. One more set. Is there anything else I can think of? Let's look in this. I just did this. This has been, we have a little house we were downsizing to move into, and my daughter ended up and moved in. And so I left everything there that I had moved, and she brought a couple things back because there was some things getting broken. And I just noticed, look, I've got buttons, in there. I have buttons stuck everywhere. Anyway, that's the inside. I found this at the one of the last shows we went to. It's got, it's just an old clock part spring, but I love it. It's super heavy, so it keeps my rolling pins from rolling out. And I put a little greenery in there to soften it. And then there's a clock part. I love old clock parts. Obviously, you can see a lot of the, well, look, there's 2 of them in here. So anyway, that should do it, you guys. Oh my gosh. You know, I never know where my, oops, sorry to be so close, like I'm doing a makeup video. I do those on TikTok. I don't do those over here unless Abby's here. Oh, I'm stuck in between the chair. I'm looking around to see if there's anything else you have to see, but I don't see anything else. So, okay, let's see if you guys have any questions. Or you have some buttons with 1 hole. But how would you sew it on something? I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, look at my door I did. That is a metal door. Would you believe that? That is a metal door. I'll show you. And I painted it to look like wood years ago. See? It's just a metal door at night. We used to do these all over town. But you do a wood graining, I mean, this was years ago. But you do a wood graining technique and you make it look like wood. And I love that. Since you're looking at my door. Oh, Claudia, it's really not. It's my stuff that's awesome. The house is just a cookie cutter house like everybody else, you know? It's my stuff, I think. But thank you. Anyway, there you all go. Woohoo! That was... Talk about all over the place. Oh my gosh. That was all over the place. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go see if Heidi's still on. And sometimes I think, why do I do this? I have 42 of you. I don't know how many people were here. I probably lost that many. Thanks for sticking with me. You guys are troopers. So I'll see you later. We're going to be in the group tomorrow night. Julie's coming over and we're going to do a little project together I think you guys will enjoy for Valentine's Day. So anyway, I'll see you all later. Thanks for joining me. I hope you make a button garland. I gave you ideas. Where did oh, here it is. I gave you ideas on, it's heavy. It takes some buttons to do this for sure. But, oh, thank you, Martha. I show it sometimes from time to time just because so much of it is handmade. Like I handmade so much. But I've been doing these creative videos since 2013 and maybe a little before that. That's just when I went back and found one from then. And that's when I opened my shop, which is, I closed it back right before COVID hit. It was like a miracle that my husband hated it and I loved it. And so it was a source of contention for us for a while. And I finally gave in and said, it's fine. It's not worth it. I quit. I'm selling out. And so I put everything that I didn't sell out, went on my website, and I think I'm still selling stuff from my store. Oh, what did I do? There we go. And anyway, it's been better. It's been better. He was right to not have to deal with all of the stuff. But of course, I love my stuff, so I still love selling and sharing finds. So that's why I have my website, and it works. The thing I miss the most is the merchandising of everything in the store. I really miss that. Oh, Kelly just messaged me. She's one of you followers. Anyway, so I run my website like I did my store. The only thing I miss is the merchandising and decorating of it. Oh, okay. She's got a website question. Oh, gosh. I missed that. Okay. All right. Anyway. So, sorry, you guys. What was I saying? So, yeah, I missed the merchandising part of my shop, and the people. I love the people coming in, and but I couldn't be there all the time. I was working so much. It would be different if I had it now. I feel like I'm doing more of this and not working, not painting quite as much as we used to, which is kind of nice. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. You're very welcome, Mona. It's been a while since I've done a tour. But yeah, and Martha, I'm glad you're here following me now. It's so nice to feel like I know you since you made something for me. I love that. So yeah, it's pretty special. I have to say, I think my favorite thing is the button is this. I love this. This is such a simple little thing, but it doesn't take much to win me over. Love all of your efforts at neutralizing, yeah, so that I can leave it out and have it here. So I love it. Anyway, you guys, thanks for joining. Have a great day. I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.